Hello guys, welcome back to Coding Cafe. My name is Mohammed Ali, and in the previous tutorial, as you remembered, that we have successfully allowed a user to send picture in a message to his friend. Okay, so now in this tutorial what we are going to do is to allow a user to send a document file. That is, it can be a PDF file or a docs file, which is MsWord files. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. So go to the Android Studio, and before you do that, one thing I need to mention is that in our Android manifest.xml file, I hope you remembered, we have already added this Android permission for the internet, for the external storage, and for writing the external storage. Okay, so this permission will be needed for the PDF file. Same it is needed for the image, which we did in the previous tutorial. Okay, so now whenever the user click on this send file button, if I show you, which is basically this button, okay, then it displays this dialog box with these three options, which is image, PDF file, and MsWord. So when a user click on PDF file, then it is here. Okay, so we have to write the code inside this one. So what we're gonna do, we just need to send the user to the mobile phone applications, or you can say to select specific PDF file from the phone. So how we can do that? Just like we did in the previous tutorial for selecting the image, okay, we will do it here for the PDF or docs files. So all you're gonna need is just to copy this intent, which we did just for the image. Here we will just copy it and paste that here. And instead of this image, what we are going to do is just remove this image and write application. Make sure to use the same spellings, okay, which you are watching on your screen, which is application, then slash, and then write PDF, and that's it. And if you want, you can change the title, which is select PDF file. Okay, so this is the intent for selecting the PDF file from your phone, and then we can just copy it and paste it here in the docs. If a user want to send a docs file, which is MsWord document, okay, and here instead of PDF we can just say MsWord, and yeah, that's it. And here we can say MsWord file. So that is okay, and this is the code, which is 438. And if we come down here on the on activity result, which we already implement, okay, for getting that image once the user select any PDF file or image file, okay, so we are getting that file, and here we are checking if it is not null, if the data is not null, and if the request code is result okay, and request code is this one. Okay, so once we get that file, we are storing it inside this file URI variable. If I show you, then we initialize this variable, which is of URI data type. Okay, URI. So yeah, what's next is to implement, now we have to do it for the PDF and docs file. In the previous video we have done it for the image. I hope you remember that. If you have not watched the previous tutorial, then please go and watch the previous tutorial, in which we allow a user to send image to any user, okay, to the friends. Okay, so this is if checker dot equals not equals to image, which means it is a PDF file or it is a MsWord file. So in that case, we are going to create a reference just like we create for the images, where we create image files folder inside the storage. So we will do the same here. So all you're gonna need is just to copy this line of code, and this is the reference, and we are going to copy it up to here, this file path. Okay, we will change it. We will change it for the docs and PDF file. So in case of the files, we can say document files. This will be the folder, and this reference is stored inside the storage reference. Then we are using this reference basically to store this image. Once we put this file inside the storage, then we have to store it inside the Firebase database. So that is basically for the database, and we are creating a random key for that in order to save that image, that PDF file link, or you can say the data of that file inside the database. So here, by using this message push ID, which will be a random key, we are storing the image by that name so that it cannot replace any previous PDF file which a user sent to his friend. Okay, and here we can set dot, and inside the checker variable, which basically contain the image, the file type, that is, it will be either .pdf or .docs. So anyways, now the next thing is just to put that file. So by using the file path reference, we can say file path dot put file, and pass the file URI to it. Dot add on complete listener, new on complete listener, and make sure to put a semicolon here. And now inside this on complete method, if the task is successful, that is, if this file we put, or you can say store inside the Firebase storage, then we have to store we have to get the link of that file and to store it inside the Firebase database. So for that, we can just come down here, which we did for the image, and we will just copy this hash map, okay, which is this one, map message text. I mean, copy this whole up to here. Okay, copy this whole map. We will change it for the file. So come above here and paste that whole code here. So in that case, we will have message URL, which will contain the link to the PDF or docs file, and name, and then the type. So in this case, everything will remain the same, just this my URL. Okay, because here we have to get the file URL. So in order to do that, by using this task object, which is linked to this task built-in class, you can say, and here we can just say task dot get result dot get download URL dot to string. So in this way, we get the link of that file from the storage, and we are storing it now inside the database, and we have given it a name as message, then the name and all the data which we need for it. Now one thing which we need to do is just to add here a validation for the type, okay, because we are sending the docs or PDF file, and we have to differentiate here for that. So Control X, cut this line of code, and if checker dot equals to, if it is equals to PDF, else it will be docs. So now you can just paste that here. But anyways, I mean, there will be no need of it to add this validation, because remove this and just paste the, it is like that, that is type checker, because here at the top we are already checking by this condition. So if a user click the PDF option in the dialog box, then it will already pass this PDF to checker. So it means that the checker will contain PDF, but in case docs, it will contain this value, I mean docs. So there is no need to add if condition there in the map. Okay, so it is already, I mean, it will know that what the type of that file which is selecting. So yeah, that's it. Now the next thing is to update the children for it. So we can just say, by using the root reference dot update children, pass the message body details to it, and put a semicolon, and here we need to dismiss the loading bar. So we can say loading bar dot dismiss. Also we have to add a failure listener in case if any failure occurs. So we can just say dot add on failure listener, new on failure listener. And now here we can dismiss the loading bar first, and then we can display a toast message. So here we can just say exception, which is basically by this name, okay, exception E. So just type e object, e dot get exception, sorry, dot get message, e dot get message. So it will get the error message and display it to the user. Now also we want to display the progress of that file, that is how much it is uploaded. So here we can just say dot add on progress listener, new on progress listener, and in here we can say double p, which stands for progress. Let's say this is just variable name which we give, then put these two braces, and we can say 100.0 multiply task snapshot dot get byte transferred divide by task snapshot dot get total byte count. Loading bar dot set message, and here put two braces again, and then we can say int, pass the p variable here, then add this concatenation sign, and here we can say percentage uploading. So yeah, that's it. This is all about the uploading the PDF docs file, I mean any document file, to the Firebase storage, and also to save it inside the Firebase database. Now the next thing is to receive, or you can say retrieve, that file and display it to the user, so the user can download that file and view it. So how we can do it? For that you can just go to the message adapter class, and here come down, and when we say if from message type dot equals text, then the other one is for the image, and then after this one here we can just say else, which means if it is a document file. So for the time saving, I am just copy pasting this if statement, because we will be needing here this one. So yeah, I mean, sorry for that. And then the else statement. So if a user is online, as you know that we will display the message here at this side, I mean the sender message, and the receiver message we will display here at the left side. So yeah, that is so simple. And by the way, if I show you the messages class, then already we have the type, the name in order to get the document name or any file name, the picture name or anything. We have already added this in the previous tutorials. I hope you remember that. So yeah, so instead of displaying the name, we have icon here inside the drawable folder, which is this one, okay, file.png, which is just an icon for displaying a document. So we will just display that icon instead of displaying the name. So if when a user, whether it is a sender or receiver, if a user click on it, then the file will be downloaded in his phone and he can view it or read it. So all we're gonna need is here, you just copy this thing, okay, and paste that here. So message view holder, message sender picture dot set visibility, and it will be visible here, and we have to display this png icon for the file on this image view, which is message sender picture. Message view holder dot message sender picture dot set background resource or dot drawable dot file, and it will display that there, okay. And now here for the receiver, in the else statement, all you're gonna need is to copy it, these receiver profile image, message receiver picture, copy it, and we can paste that here so it will be visible. And just we did above, we can just copy it and paste that here, and just change this message sender picture to message receiver picture. So yeah, that's it. This is for displaying that. Now we have to I mean if a user click on that file, we have to download that file, and the user can then, the user will be able then to see, or you can say view or read that document. So for that, inside this if statement, if from user id equals to sender id, if it is the sender, then here we can just say message view holder dot item view dot set on click listener new on click listener, and here we can say intent equals to new intent dot action view comma uri dot parse, and in here we can pass the user messages list dot get and pass the position to it, and the position, I mean we have to check that variable. It is by here inside our on bind view holder int I. Okay, so this I basically means the position. Okay, so we can just change the variable name, I mean just to understand it more clearly. Okay, so int position instead of I, you can say position. So this basically means it will get only that file on which the user will click. Okay, so we have to pass the position of that PDF file. Okay, so we can just say dot get message, and basically message contain the link of that file. Get message, put a semicolon, and then we can say message view holder dot item view dot get context dot start activity for the intent. So yeah, we are now ready to test the app. And before you test the app, let me tell you, make sure to test the app on your real Android phone, because an Android emulator does not contain any PDF file. So maybe in your phone you have a PDF file and MsWord file, or I mean document file basically, which is PDF and docs file. And here, as you know, that we have changed the variable name from I to position. So if you scroll here above, it basically shows an error, okay, here, which is user message list dot get I. I basically was the position, I mean the variable name which we just changed. So make sure to change it, change the variable name here also. Okay, position, which is now the position. So now let's just test the app. So on my real Android phone, so the app is running now successfully on our real Android phone. Now let's go to Muhammad Ali share, and now what we're gonna do is just to click here on this. Let's send a PDF file first, and now from here let's go to files. Let's send it from the memory card, I mean from the external memory, which is our memory card. You can also send from the internal memory. Whatever the PDF or docs file is in your phone, you can send it. Okay, so from here let's select a PDF file, and it will be, I have inside the Bluetooth folder, I have the PDF files, which is, let's send this one, system development.pdf. okay, so here you can see sending file, and the status is 11% uploading, and let's wait for it so that we can see how it works. 34% now, and now we have to wait a little bit because the size of the file is a little bit greater. So yeah, here you can see this. I mean, this is incredible. You can see it is sent successfully. Now if I click on this file, then here you can see it shows us this complete action using. So you can select any your favorite browser. It will just download that file now. Here you can see this. Okay, so you can just download it, and now here you can just click on this open. So complete action using any your favorite PDF viewer, it will be available in your phone. I mean any document viewer you can select, and then you can just click on that and it will open that document in your phone. So here you can see this. Now we can view that document file. You can also zoom it. It depends on your document viewer app, which will be already available in your phone. Okay, so here you can see this. I mean, this is really incredible. Now what I'm going to do is just log out from here. I mean from the sender side. I'm going to see it from the receiver side, that how it will work there. So I log out and let's log in as Alisher @gmail.com. Then we have to type the password and let's log in. So yeah, we are logging successfully. We are Roberts, and here you can see it. You can do the same thing here. If you click on that file, okay, we have not implemented the action listener for this file. So how we can do that? I mean for the receiver, okay, because she sent me a file. I mean to Alicia, she sent a file. So come here again to the Android Studio, and here in our Android Studio, in the message adapter, here we have this where it is, where we left, basically here. Here when we say that is message view holder item view set on click listener, all you're gonna need is just to copy this, and we have to paste it inside for the receiver. I mean inside this else statement. Okay, so let's do it. Just paste that here, and now it will work for the receiver too. So now let's test the app again. So the app is running now successfully, and now I'm going to check here. So here you can see we have this file. Now if I click on that, here you can see it, and now you can download it. But instead of that, I'm going to send a file from here so that we can test if it is working here or not. So this time I'm going to send a MsWord file, okay, .docs file. So just come here, files, and from the memory card I have file inside the Bluetooth folder. So let's send a .docs file. Let's send this one, which is this one, I mean abstract gd.docs, and let's wait for it. %63 uploading. So here you can see that it is sent successfully. Now if I click on that, and let's download it first. Download, and now download it. Click open, and you can now just open it. So here you can see this. I mean it is working really nice. Here you can see that. That is really nice. I mean this is incredible. This is so cool. Now also if you want, you can just open the other file, which is this one. Let's click on it so that we can see if it is the receiver can view it or not. So it is downloading. Now click open just once, and here we go. Here you can see this. So yeah, I mean this is really nice. This is incredible. This is so cool. I mean, yeah. So yeah, that's it for this video, and in the next video tutorial we will be allowing a user to delete any text message or any file message, whether it is an image file or a document file. So yeah, that's it for this video, and if anyone is new to our channel, then please subscribe our channel Coding Cafe, and don't forget to follow me on my Twitter and Instagram account for recent updates. By this username you can find me. So yeah, see you guys in the next video tutorial, and bye for now.